All right, guys, what is up? This is Anime Love, and we are about to get into another chapter of the manga verses. It's been a long time coming, man. Man, I'm not gonna lie, these month spans between each chapter, they're getting more rough. But without further ado, let's go ahead and start reading it. Okay, we're gonna zoom in a bit here. All right. So we got increased physical capabilities far above the average detected. Transferring data, transferring. Okay, so. And then down here we got the what looks to be the Neo Terra humans, so the new humans, an automatic machine. I've never seen one in that design. I don't believe it's entirely unrelated to how these ruins suddenly popped out of nowhere. Let's keep investigating. Okay, so apparently a small group of Neo-Terra humans, new humans, have been sent out to investigate, determine what's going on. So it looks like every natural enemy is kind of exploring the new habitat, so to speak, whether it's the ordnance mecha buildings or it's the Gaia's Wrath forest. Every enemy seems to be exploring these new areas so they can figure out what's going on. Okay, so I think that's really cool because all these enemies are slowly learning about each other. All right, and man, this is okay. Look at these outfits, man. The Neo Terra humans are so interesting. How frustrating. Gathering all of the results we've seen so far, we can't actually rule out that idiotic theory of worlds merging. We best hurry and exchange information with the other investigation units. Damn. Okay, so similar to the Matarins, because the Matarins sent out multiple different groups to go investigate. That's what the Neo Terra humans are doing. Obviously, Ordnance Mecha keeps sending robots out. Man, we're gonna probably get a super robot when we see Ordnance Mecha again because it is just gathering all this data from Gaia's Wrath, Neo Terra. I think the Matarins, and oh my god, bro, this is Ordnance Mecha is gonna be a monster when they come back, bro. That's crazy. They're fast. Be careful. He, who's he talking to? Oh, wait! It took out the other humans. Whoa, whoa. Okay, so this robot took out the other humans. No way. Resistance from organic life confirmed. Danger level 3. Extermination in progress. Oh my god. Yeah, so the Ordnance Mechas killed the other ones that were just standing there. Wow. What's this? You dare to play with me? Shit. You must be nice because your crew just got soloed. Oh, this is blood, dude. Oh, she just got manhandled by that robot. Oh, let's check it out. Or was that Heidi? Was that a flashback? That was a flashback. Was that a flashback to what happened to Heidi and them? Okay, hold on. Okay, so the robot, yep, that's Heidi. Okay, so we're finding out what happened to Heidi. Heidi was actually a Neo Terra human who got the scars and the damage from an Ordnance Mecha robot, bro. So she didn't get those from the other Neo Terra humans. Wow. Oh, good. She's still breathing. Can you hear me? Disinfect the wounds and stop the bleeding. Hang in there. You have to live. And then this is the people from Sorceria. And Heidi's here. Those foolish paleo humans, they still don't know who I really am. That's crazy, bro. Let's see here. The surviving paleo humans have gathered in their little hideout. Through their little scheme, they found others like them with a wide variety of backgrounds and skills that all came together when the worlds collided. I can confirm that many of them have advanced technologies and cultures, as well as knowledge that we've never heard of before. Here, I've noted down the nicknames they've used for each of these individual worlds and the level of their civilization. Oh, so she's sending info back to her people? We should be extra wary of these aggressive so-called natural enemies. Damn. The natural enemy that gave me these serious injuries is something they call a robot from the Mecha Ordinance. The many different paleo humans of these worlds and their natural enemies may be useful to us. Once my injuries heal, I shall bring a present back to the ninth city. Okay. Rogan, are you happy with this danger we've discovered? Is this from the Neo-Terra world? This is wild, bro. This is wild. Neo-Terra area, the Neo-Human ninth city. Okay. Yep, so she wrote them a letter. I see. She's found herself in quite a peculiar situation as well. Neo-Terra administrator of the ninth city, Rogan. Okay. So this is Rogan from the ninth city. Okay. We don't have a method to contact her. We can only wait for her to return. Reporting to admin Rogan. I ain't gonna lie, guys. This is pretty juicy so far. I'm really interested in this chapter, and the artwork so far is great. We've successfully sealed a parasite. We've brought down a building and used its walls to imprison the creature. However, there is much more. There is much about the parasite that we do not know. We cannot predict how long that thing can be isolated. Prioritize the analysis of the parasite. Let me scoot this back a bit. Record the host's movements and find a way to retrieve a living sample. Yes, sir, right away. Quite the trouble came knocking. Okay. Isn't that right, Ario the hero? Damn, what are they doing to him now? Bro, they look like they turning him into the Winter Soldier, bro. What the fuck? Damn. Okay. All right. I should thank you, though. You carried this letter smuggled into your clothes all the way here. Oh, that's what Heidi was doing when she gave him a hug. Maybe it wasn't her shivering. Maybe it was her trying to find a place to... I don't know. Wow. I know that my little sister Heidi is still alive. Damn, that's a sister? Wow. Sister Heidi. So when she hugged me, she... Yeah. Then what's happening to the others? Damn it, please be safe. We can use them, she says. Damn, bro, this shit getting juicy, bro. This shit is wild. Damn. Bro, it infected so many of the neo humans. Bro, what? How do we use these then? Heidi, don't bring home any unnecessary presents. Dude, this is crazy. Let me zoom in. I remember this one. This was the one that slit Riem's throat. He got infected. Bro, this is crazy. This is wild, bro. I'm tripping out right now. Wow. This is crazy. Damn, bro. The fucking curse is eating him away. Gaia's Wrath area, the underground village, and the verdant forest. Granny, take this. It's your medicine. I bet you she like, dude, you need some medicine. Just take a few sips, please. Oh, she's tripping. Oh, she got infected with a parasite. Oh, dude. This parasite is no joke. I grinded the herbs down and she still won't drink it. I heard about these parasites from them, but I didn't know they'd mess with her mind too. I got infected before Granny, but the symptoms still haven't shown. Is it because of that weird needle? But it's probably only a matter of time for me. Oh. Damn, dude. Thank you. Hey, thank you. No worries, Granny. What is going on right now, bro? I just hope this will hurry up so I can also... Okay, he's running somewhere. Damn it. What am I saying? Am I still me? What is going on right now, bro? Oh, it's taken over all these creatures in the forest too? Damn, bro. Something's weird. This is where the Great Lord makes its rounds. The Great Lord? I've never seen so many wild animals gather here. Where's the Great Lord? Or what is the Great Lord? Dude, everything is infected, bro. Look at this. The fucking birds, bro. Oh my goodness. The frog, the fucking mosquito looking, or dragonflies. Has the forest already fallen prey to, and a fucking monkey is about to get his ass. Okay, so something hits the monkey. It looks like a moose of some sort. Gaia's Wrath, the Lord of the Verdant Forest, Iron King. Oh, wow. The Forest Lord. Dude, this is crazy. So the birds go down to attack him. And he fucks the birds up. Makes sense. He looks like a fucking bull mixed with a moose. Holy shit. It's fighting them. The Great Lord is so brave. Dude, is that a plant? Holy shit. Brave. No, that's not it. Super Peristica superworm. So these, when it's a superworm, is when it's like super big and strong and powerful. Wow. Oh, it took down the Lord already. Holy shit. It was just trying to get away. Oh, it was trying to get away from that thing? Wow, it wasn't even trying to protect shit. It's the end of this forest. You have to survive. Become one. Oh, he's turning into a parasite. Damn, bro. You have to fight back against the world. One. You can do it. Yep, he's turning into a parasite. Look. It's coming out of his... Wow. Dude, what the fuck, man? This is crazy. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. This is crazy, bro. Bro, that parasite? Oh my god. The land of the lawless area. Okay. Zoom him in here. Okay. Okay, so they're still in front of God. What? Oh, was it you? Were you seeking a god? Yaotsu. Okay. Up here he says, what is happening? And then they kind of show us what happened. And then Yaotsu says, here, we're going to go down a bit. Well, look, I guess we could zoom in on the original image here. Bro, he looks so fucking cool. This is crazy, bro. Crazy. What am I seeing right now? Damn. This shit is, bro, look at the pattern, bro. It's so fucking cool. Wow. Gore, move. You're in the way. I can't see the so-called god. I can't move right now. So get out the way. Yeah, that parasite's got him fucked. Rinri, are you still alive? Don't get too close. I can still think clearly. And that's all I need for now. What the fuck? We should be focusing on that god first. It's powerful, incredibly so. It could be dangerous. We're lucky that it's not the type to just massacre anyone it sees. If we can understand it, then there's a chance we can use it. Okay. Rinri's already thinking about the next steps. My body stopped shivering too. He's always been like that. We've never gone wrong following his decisions. I'm sure that hasn't changed even now. Damn, they've known each other since they were fucking little boys. I mean, honestly, they look like they could be brothers, but I mean, it's just a possibility that, you know, he's just been a part of his group and he just trusts him and follows his leadership. Crazy. Rinri, he's my guiding light who will lead me to good fortune. The only way for me to survive is to make sure he lives. Okay. Damn, so he's getting near him even though he's infected with the parasite. Are you stupid? You're going to get infected. A little late to worry about that, but this way I can carry you and escape if things go south. Okay. So Gore's got a lot of loyalty towards Rinri. Alright. So Rinri says, suit yourself. I can see better from here too. Okay. I asked, did you summon me? You humans called for my salvation, did you not? Why do you hesitate? A god, the natural enemy of Indignia, is a god? I don't want to provoke it, but if it's willing to talk to us, then I can try negotiating. I suppose someone did. And Oh, okay. So now he's talking to it. He says, I suppose someone did. Anyway, thank you for saving us. You're really powerful. Naturally, I'm an almighty God. Damn, he just fucking spat and killed what looks like a parasite, bro. Oh, so the parasite's still alive. It's just tiny now. A devastating threat to you humans is but a mere plaything to a god like me. Wow, bro. The superworm. It's so... This covers not even the tip of my powers. Now worship me, humans. Damn, he's fucking Neil. Zabi, be careful what you say and do. So you really are the god of Indignia? Do you not know me? Damn. Oh, so he getting pissed off now. Wow. That's a cool image. That's really cool. So he gets like pissed off when people don't show him the respect he feels he deserves. Okay. Damn. Made them super nervous. Okay. Zabi, start praying. Pray and beg for Yaozu's forgiveness. Damn, that's a really cool image, dude. Really cool. Damn, bro. That shit wild. Wait, Kayla, don't provoke it. We're residents of a different world. We're not from the world that worships you. In our world, we don't have an almighty being like you. This is all new to us. Damn. Okay, so he closes his hand. Damn, he just turned their weapons into fucking sand, bro. Wow. Holy shit. He just turned their weapons into sand. I see. How pitiful. Then all you must do is learn about me. Be grateful for God's mercy. Now then, what do you seek from your God? Damn. Okay, so I kind of feel like there's a little bit of, not foreshadowing, but maybe a little wordplay going on here. So Zabi just said to this God that we're from a different world and we don't have an almighty being like you, so forgive us. But that's not necessarily true. I would say that I don't know about the demon lords, maybe the ones in the top 10 or the top 5, but most certainly the great demon king is going to be like a god. So, I think somewhere in the future that might come back into play where, he might say to Zabi, like, you told me there's no God in your world, but that's not true, and he could be referring to the great demon king, or vice versa. The great demon king could, have heard him say that, telepathically, and then he might bring that up. You say that your world, Sorceria, holds no gods, but here I am, just some really fucking cool like that. I hope he uses that in the future. That would be really fucking cool. All right. We can't. Wow. Will you really give us anything we ask for? Then give me food. I'm hungry. I want to eat till my stomach swells up. Aw, damn, bro. This sound like some fucking Hellraiser shit. Like you ask for something, but you don't necessarily get what you think you're gonna get. My brother died. Please bring him back to life. Our base got real messed up. We have nowhere to go. Give us a new safe place to call home. Damn. They asking for a lot. Oh, dude. Very well. Then let's start with a meal. Dude, this is crazy. He is stuffing this dude's face with food. This is brutal to look at, bro. Jeez. Oh, he blew up. Oh my God. Next, you wish to see your brother again, is it? He had him grow out of his face? Big bro. Ah, it's you, big bro. Jeez, bro, he's bleeding from the nose now. What the fuck, bro? Oh, this is... I'm pleased to see how joyous you are. Now then, the final wish for a home. It's fine. I don't want... He's like, nah, never mind. Whoa. Whoa. Holy shit. I shall create a beautiful home for you. Wow. This is crazy, bro. Damn, now it looks like how it does in Indignia. Wow. You need not worry, my beloved children of man. From this moment onward, God shall be with you. Damn. This dude is so powerful. Oh, fucking Jachi, dude. Damn, bro. I was missing Jachi. I was like, bro, I'm trying to see Jachi again. This shit is crazy. Bro, I feel like as the story goes on, he gets so much better at drawing Jachi. Like, look at this. The cape flapping. God, Jachi looks so fucking cool, bro. Damn, let's zoom in a bit. Let's see. All right, so Jachi's standing here. It looks like we got a bunch of the ground unit robots here. And then you got this one flying in the air. I ain't gonna lie, this one's really cool. I like how this one can manipulate its body and do different things. God, that's really fucking cool, bro. Holy shit. All right, does anybody say anything? Sorcerian, the 11th Demon Lord Jachi, the Ordnance Mecha Bipedal Robot Navier, Danger Level 10, Extermination in Progress. Okay, so the robot is saying that Jachi is Danger Level 10. And it just said that the danger level of the Neo-Terra humans was 3. So that means that Jachi is significantly more powerful than the Neo-humans. Oh man, this is really crazy. Unfortunately, that was the last page of the chapter. Oh man, dude. God, this is so fucking nice. If in the next chapter we get to see Jachi just fucking destroy these robots, bro. Oh man. That's gonna be really fucking cool. Wow. Okay. All right, guys. So let's talk about it, right? Let's talk about what we saw in today's chapter. Okay. So I was very pleased with this chapter. I feel like this chapter was a lot more eventful. You know, I'm okay with the 34 pages. I would have preferred if we got, when we go these months, bro, we go these months without getting a new chapter. I mean, I really feel like we should get, honestly, I feel like at least 45 pages. At least 45 pages, bro, because it's just such a long wait. You got to really give us a large, sample or amount of this manga to like hold us over. And the 30s, it's a lot better than what we've been getting from for One Punch Man and Yusuke Murata. It's a lot better than that. But it's still, you're done with the chapter and you're like, man, I need more. That was barely a sample, okay, a good example I think would be, what was it, chapter 19? Dude, I think chapter 19 was like, I'm just guessing, I think chapter 19 was like fucking 54 pages or, something like that, right? And I remember we got to see Jachi fight Gory. Is it Gory? One of Genbak's sons. And then we got to see Jachi, he flew down from there, and then he started to fight the Mandarin, and we got to see him fighting the Mandarin. So, there was so much. And I think we also got to see something else too. So there was so much in that chapter. Like when chapter 19 was done, I was like, bro, I'm good for a month. Like, of course I want more of the story, but we got so much fighting. We got so much story, in there that I'm good for another month. I'll be okay. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think same thing with chapter 1 and chapter 2. Those chapters were so long. I think chapter 1 was like 72 pages, and then chapter 2 was like 60 something pages. When you get that much story, it's like, okay, you feel content, until the next chapter comes out, when it comes out a month later. But, when it's like 30 or less, like 30 something or less, it's like you're like, 30 is close to being contentful, but then you're just kind of like, I still want just a little bit more. If I would have got another 6 to 10 pages, I'd probably be okay. You know what I mean? So, and that's the thing. If this is 34, let's say we would have got another 6 pages, probably could have showed us a little bit of the back and forth battle between Jachi and this creature, maybe, or just get a few more cooler images like this one here. It just makes you long for just a little bit more, man. Really interesting what happened to Heidi. That definitely debunked my theory. I thought that she had got fucked up by other Neo-Terra humans, but it looks like she got fucked up by the Ordnance Mecha robot. I'm telling you guys, bro, these fucking robots are a problem. These are still the initial robots that we've been seeing since the beginning. The fucking Ordnance Mecha, hasn't even made a new robot yet. Oh my god, bro. The Ordnance Mecha is going to be such a problem. Oh my god. I'm so pumped. Honestly, the fact that this one scanned Jachi, right? It scanned Jachi. It said that it's level 10, and it said extermination in progress. It's like, so the robot thinks that it has the capability of exterminating Jachi, which I think is bizarre because a similar robot lost to Kiva, and Kiva is, probably like a level 3. Probably like a level 3. So if you lost to a level 3 already, and you're saying that this one is level 10, it should have said, extermination impossible, or extermination with current, I don't know, unit, robot unit or whatever, impossible. Like the fact that it's saying it's in progress is like kind of interesting. Bro, to see, man, I'm not gonna lie, man. Like, don't get me wrong, the parasite is turning into bro. These enemies are no joke, bro. And that's the thing. One moment you think one of the enemies are just like, they're cool, and then you see what the parasite is doing to the forest and to the fucking neo humans, and you're like, bro, the parasite might be one of them top ones. Because they're taking over everything, bro. Oh my God. But the parasite can't take over robots. So far, from what we can see. Oh, bro, this shit is crazy, man. God, I love this fucking story. I love this story. So God, bro, I wish we got more of it. Oh, man. I'm getting emotional. Because it's kind of been a long couple weeks for me. And God, like I really, really like a lot of you say, I really look forward to this manga. And when this manga is good, it's fucking good, bro. And it just sucks that we have to go such a long period of time without it. It's really, really, because man, it does motivate you to just get through shit, because you're like, man, I want to see the next chapter of verses. Let me get through my problems, because I gotta fucking see it. And it's just like, man, it's crazy, dude. I'm sorry, guys. I'm telling you guys, it's like the past week has been kind of rough for me. Yeah. But I'm not gonna lie, reading this chapter or verses, it just added excitement back to my life. You know what I mean? Oh man, it's fucking sad that that's how some people's lives could be. Like just something as simple as a fucking manga, adds excitement to their life. But prior to that, there was like no excitement. That's crazy, dude. That's fucking crazy. I'm not gonna cry though. Let's see here. What else? The parasite is definitely seeming to be a problem. And then what was happening to Gaia's Wrath, man? To see that young man, that the brother of the other one that joined Hollow and Paka and Bass and stuff, to see him, God, man, to see him see his world, his forest, his life, to see everything kind of just be taken over by the parasite within a matter of, hours, it seems, from his discovery of his condition. And then he's seeing the curse take over his body, but then he still knows that the parasite is still going to eventually take over his body, which kind of means that the curse isn't as strong as the parasite, because the fact that the parasite can still live on and can still reveal itself even with someone with a curse, that kind of means that the parasite is a little bit stronger, it seems. So that's really interesting. But then you saw the forest lord, basically. We saw that it seemed like it was fighting it, but then he discovered that it wasn't even trying to fight those things. It was trying to get those things out of its way because it was running away from a parasite superworm. So it was really scared, like, bro, this shit is just wild, bro. This shit is blowing my mind. This shit is blowing my mind, bro. Man, God, the author one is such a good fucking storyteller. And fucking Kiyotaro Azuma is just fucking illustrating it so beautifully, bro. Look at this, bro. Look at this image. This shit looks so fucking cool. You got the fucking Ordnance mecha skyscrapers in the background, tore up from the destruction. You got Jachi standing on, the ground there. You got the other robots walking towards him. You got this other powerful robot hovering in the air from using, fucking jets in its fucking feet and on its back, bro. This is fucking amazing. It's really amazing, bro. Wow. And look at Jachi. Like, look at his facial expression. He's like, you think that you're going to be able to exterminate me? Bro, this shit is crazy. This shit is amazing, bro. I fucking love this story. I love this story. Wow. What else did I miss? Oh yeah, the God, bro. The God, bro. The God is no joke, bro. He's powerful. And he's telling them, he said, you've only seen a very small portion of my power. And he spit the super worm out. Like, bro, he's not a problem. That, bro. Oh my God, dude. The power scaling in this story is, for one, it makes sense. Because, like, take, for example, Dragon Ball Z, right? I think we could all agree that there was a lot of power scaling issues in Dragon Ball Z. One moment, they're going up against somebody who is claimed to be like the strongest, most powerful person in the universe, or, and then once they defeat that one and a new story starts, and it's, no, you thought that this was the most powerful in the universe, but it happens to be this one. And it just the power scaling is really bad, even with the heroes, bro. Like, one minute we think that Goku is the strongest, another minute we think maybe Vegeta is going to become the strongest. Then we think that they make us think that Gohan is the strongest, or fucking Trunks or Goten, or it's just like, I don't know, dude. I don't like the power scaling for Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball GT or Super or any of that stuff, bro. I think a lot of it doesn't make a lot of sense. And the fact that they made my boy Piccolo turn into a fucking cheerleader, basically, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But yeah, bro, the power scaling for Versus is really accurate. It makes sense, and I definitely I'm loving it for sure. Man, dude, this shit is crazy. All right, guys. I mean, that's all I got, man. This chapter was really, really good. It was really good. I was very interested. God, man, I don't want to. How do I put this? I get that Kiyotaro Azuma is drawing for Tenkaichi as well as Versus. I get that the author one is doing stories for One Punch Man versus Bug Ego. I understand that, but man, we need more Versus more frequently, bro. This once a month shit it's tough. It's tough as a fan, because you basically try to keep yourself motivated for an entire month, and shit, even as a content creator, you're like, okay, well, I want to talk about, Versus, but there's only so much I could talk about, so you're kind of like making shit up because you have, such little information to go based off of, and, stuff like that. So yeah, it's rough getting it once a month. If we got like 30-page chapters once every 2 weeks, that wouldn't be as bad, like that wouldn't be as bad. But this once a month, man, is really, really rough. But that's all I got, guys. That's all I got. I hope you guys enjoyed this read through with me. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Let me know what you guys think about, a lot of the cool imagery that we saw in this chapter. Let me know what you think about the Neo-Terra humans, the parasite, the god, the mad god, and fucking Jachi getting back in the screen, bro. Wait, hold on. Hold up. Hold on. I just noticed something. He's in the Mecha Ordnance area still. Because when he was done with his fight with Gimbok, he was in between like the Ordnance Mecha area as well as like some kind of like land area. Because remember, Gimbok had hit him. He went flying into the buildings from the Ordnance Mecha. Then he released his power, and then he grew the armor and stuff like that. And then he flew back towards Gimbok, but that's when Gimbok and the other Titans got teleported. Then he used his magic to recover, and then he was supposed to be flying off to go to the Lawless Land. But he's in Ordnance Mecha, which is where he was at. That was near the area where he was fighting Gimbok. So this kind of doesn't make any sense. Why would he still be in this area? Unless there's a different area of Ordnance Mecha. But again, why would it take him off his flight pattern? I don't know, bro. You guys let me know in the comments what you think about that. Because I just realized that. What is he doing in an Ordnance Mecha area when he was supposed to be flying towards Hollow or the other humans? Yeah, no, he was supposed to be flying towards the other humans because he was flying towards the teleportation magic, the scent that was left behind. And remember, Hollow and them, they didn't teleport. It was Zabi and them that teleported. So he should have been going towards the land of the lawless. So I don't know. Hey, I'm not gonna lie though. Damn, there was so much that happened in this chapter, bro. It's like I don't even realize it. Renri, right? Okay. So I was gonna say the Lawless are looking pretty weak right now. They're looking pretty weak comparatively speaking. However, Renri, even as he's at death's door, he's infected with the parasite, right? He's still strategizing and he's still trying to determine how he can use other enemies to their advantage. He's just one of those people, bro, where he's just got, I guess you could say, he's got a brilliant mind. You know, he's got a mind that's just constantly problem solving. And I would say that the Lawless are looking bad right now, but I think that it's a possibility that they're going to save Renri the same way they saved Zabi. And then once he's been cured of the parasite, he's going to develop a scheme to somehow trap and use some of these powerful enemies to their advantage. I don't know. Damn, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know where I should feel, where and what I should feel about the Lawless right now. Because I'm trying not to underestimate them. And Renri does seem like he has the potential to really, you know, turn things around for them. But at the end result of their run-in with the parasite and whatnot, they look really weak. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. But okay, guys, that's all I got for you. If you like this video, hit like. If you want to see more like it, hit subscribe. And I will see you guys later. Bye.